oil value chain. This is one of the learning objectives of the Energy Risk Professional Certification, Part 1. The oil value chain can be segmented into three major areas: upstream, midstream, and downstream. The upstream part, which is the origin of the value chain process, can also be segmented into four areas: exploration, appraisal, development, and production. Let's start from exploration. The exploration stage is when the oil company is looking for evidence of the presence of oil and gas in the underground deposits. The oil and gas company uses methods such as geophysical surveys and exploration well drilling to look for evidence of the existence of subsurface structures like traps, faults, anticlines, salt domes, which traditionally have trapped hydrocarbons. The endpoint of exploration is the discovery of oil and gas deposits or no discovery. In the event of no discovery, the efforts could be abandoned. If a discovery is made, then the next step would be to assess how commercial is this discovery. The oil and gas upstream section is structured in such a way that there is value of information coming from the current stage into decisions for the next stage, whereby the outcome of the previous stage will be used to decide if the next stage would proceed or not. Let's go back to the end of exploration. If a discovery was made, the oil and gas company will be interested in knowing how much this discovery is. How commercial would it encourage further investment or further efforts? To understand the extent and the quantity of the discovery, if it's commercial, we move into the appraisal stage. The appraisal stage, the objective is to assess and quantify this discovery. So, more wells are drilled called appraisal wells. They are drilled to the farthest ends of the potential of the discovery to understand the area-wide, the lateral extent of this discovery. The wells can also be drilled deeper to understand if there are more reservoir sections deeper into the subsurface. So the volume of this discovery is driven by the area that is covered and the thickness or depth that is also covered. In this appraisal stage, the company also conducts well tests to understand the flow potential of the wells if they were to be flowed. If these wells will flow at natural pressure from the reservoir to the surface, or if they would require some pressure support features. This helps decisions during the development stage, where the costs and the types of wells will be decided. Let's get to the end of the appraisal stage. There are two possible decisions. The discovery is assessed to be of commercial quantity that will encourage further investment, or discovery is not of commercial quantity, which may encourage abandonment of the effort at the stage. If the assessment confirms that the oil and gas discovery is of commercial quantity, the company moves on to the next stage, which is the development stage. Before the company makes the decision to develop, series of wells called development wells and more studies, reservoir studies, field development studies are carried out to understand the technical and economic options, the viability of the entire investment, the types of production systems, the types of wells, and the economic returns. Once it has been assessed that the project is viable as an investment, then the company takes what is called the final investment decision. and at that point commits funds to the development of this discovery. It is worthy of note that the development stage is the most capital intensive stage. Once the development wells have been drilled and all the production systems put in place, then everything is ready for the fluids to be produced. The production stage takes care of the planning of how to produce these fluids from the subsurface to the surface facilities and processed to the standards that are allowed for commercial end users. Once the productions of these fluids starts, then the fluids will need to be transported to either the refineries where they will be processed into some more valuable byproducts or to end user markets. The midstream stage is involved with transportation of fluids through pipelines, rail cars, trucks, barges, and ships to different types of markets. The midstream section is very important as it enables the fluids to get to different types of markets like refiners or end users in different countries or different regions from the points of production. Let's move on to the downstream section. In the downstream section, we have the refining and the marketing. The fluids, when transported to the refineries, are processed into more valuable end products, such as gasoline for automobile transportation, and gasoline is the most demanded byproduct of crude oil. Once the byproducts are obtained from refining, they are transported also either by pipeline or some other methods, ships, to the end users, such as the retail filling stations for automobiles, and at this point, the byproducts are marketed to end users. So that concludes the oil value chain. All sections of the oil value chain work in an integrated manner. Some oil companies are involved in both the upstream and the downstream sections of the oil value chain, and such companies are referred to as integrated oil companies. Examples of such integrated oil companies are Shell, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Total, and so on. Some other companies focus on just the upstream section of the oil value chain and are called independents. An example of an independent is Conoco. The midstream section is mostly run by specialized companies that deal on pipelines, ships, rail cars, and different other methods of transportation of oil and gas and its byproducts. Examples of companies that are specialized in the midstream section are Enbridge, TransCanada, Plains All American, and some other ones. The three different sections are very vital to the efficient running of the oil value chain. Thank you. You can subscribe by clicking the link below and follow us for more explainer videos on the learning objectives on the Energy Risk Professional Certification. You can also follow us to improve your learning if you're an analyst or an interested party in the energy, financial, and fiscal markets. Thank you.